Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Fuzzy Lego, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate minifigure video. Today I have number 26, Mr. Game & Watch, 42, Rob the Robot, and Duck Hunt Dog, number 59. I almost forgot his number. I also have number 10, Ness over here, and I understand, I can't remember why I keep saying that in every take, but I will explain why he's in this video and whenever you get to him at the end. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with Rob actually first, because all these other characters are kind of complex. So, R.O.B the Robot was really fun to make and really cool at the same time. I'm going to move back over here because you can kind of see the edge of my paper. I don't like that. But yeah, this actually was just like a few Lego bricks, and then that was sanded down and then sculpted on to make the little ridges there. And it's all painted my own gray and white mix, and it looks really cool. I also gave him the little gauge thingies down there, the indicators of his thruster things, as seen in Smash Ultimate, so that's kind of cool. And the header sculpted all those different bits. I actually gave him a wire finally in the back, so that looks really cool, especially from the side and stuff. But yeah, that's it for R.O.B the Robot. Pretty simplistic and just a bunch of bricks, pretty much. So that's number 42. Next up is the Duck Hunt Dog, who also looks really cool. As soon as I get it back into focus. And there we go, that's good. Actually, that's way too bright. Okay, hang on, everyone. There we go. So here's Duck Hunt and the duck itself. And the first thing you're probably going to tell me is, where the frick is his collar that he doesn't have? Well, this whole brown color was custom made by me. And I was, it already dried up by the time I was already ready to paint that. And I was really worried that it was going to end up ruining it, and I didn't want to paint on the collar or just make like a three-dimensional one because it might ruin it, and so I didn't do that. Maybe I will in the future and I'll repaint it, but I was just too scared because this looks really cool. I really like the face that I painted on the dog. It's let me put it into focus. But yeah, it looks really cool. I actually painted those eyelids and stuff. And the muzzle, and I don't know, that's not a muzzle, duh, that's his snout. I don't know why I said a muzzle, and his tongue sticking out. So yeah, that's it for the Duck Hunt Dog. It's really bright. I'm gonna go back so you can see the duck. Now the duck was pretty cool as well. Let's get him out of here. The duck is, I keep dropping him. Oh no! But you can see what the duck is made out of, and then it's all painted again. I didn't want to originally paint it, but my original design just was too bulky, and I didn't want it to look like that. The duck's head is just sculpted onto a stud, and it even has the imprints of the eyes, so that looks pretty cool. And then the beak is sculpted, and that's it for the duck. It's pretty simple, and yes, he can stand, even though the stud on the back is painted, the duck can still go on top of it like this, and it can, do all those really nasty combos and stuff. Is there combos for Duck Hunt? It probably is. I haven't played Smash in a long time. So now it's time for the big guy, Mr. Game & Watch. And I'll explain why he's a big guy in a second. So, I made an unreasonable amount of accessories for this guy. So we're going to go ahead and start off with just the figure itself. So, the figure itself is based on 3 different people. It's based on Delta Bricks Customs, Deku Scrubster, and D McGreedy 15. Get this hair out of here. And I was also inspired by myself a little bit, by my own little designs that I gave him. I even painted a mouth, which for some reason no one has really done. So that looks pretty cool. And his arms are just wrenches. And it's all outlined because it looks really cool. And that's really it for the design of Mr. Game & Watch. Here's like a back. It looks pretty bad from the back, but it's okay. That's it for the design. Now it's time for the stupid amount of accessories. So the first is the flag that he has in his roster, I guess. The flag is right there. That's pretty simply made, so that's cool. The next accessory is the bell. Here's the bell. It's very simple. Ding-ling, there's the victory bell. And then the next accessory is his recovery, the parachute, which I actually need to move so you can see this. But it just goes right on top of his head like this. And there it is. That's the next accessory. And they're back over here. So that's not the umbrella, that's the parachute. Did I say umbrella? I hope not. And that's it for all the generic designs. So the first thing that we're gonna do is, using this hand, we're gonna go ahead and give him his hammer. And that just goes on like, okay, I dropped it, like this. And we're going to remove this face. You might see where I'm going with this. And we're going to give him his really cool one. And there you go. That's Mr. Oh, his body's all messed up. That's Mr. Game & Watch's hammer move, it looks like. And then we're going to remove it. and give him his other head, which actually is a brand new head, and that just goes on like this. And then here's the other one. He has some ears on there, and it looks all pretty cool and stuff. So there's the next one. And then the final one, which is probably my favorite, is the chef. And actually, I forgot to do something really quickly for the hammer one. Let me remake it. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot about it. So, yeah, I forgot something very important to the hammer. I don't know how I did, but you put his hammer on, and then this thing, the 9. How could I forget the 9? There it is. And his head is messed up. There we go. The 9. Okay, so my camera is not being cooperative. So the next thing, the final thing, which I think I already said, was the chef. And I need to remember how the chef goes on. So it's this head again with the nose, and then we put the chef piece on, like the head piece, just like this. Then we need to give him his ears, which are not working. Now he has his ears on that side, and now his chef hat itself, which is just this, that goes on just like that for his chef hat. And then now we need to actually give him his apron. So here's his apron. This is ridiculous. And then the last thing we need to give him is his frying pan. And there it is, the chef. And you can even give him like a little thing in his frying pan to cook up and stuff. That's Mr. Game & Watch. There's 6 minutes. Okay, we're done with Mr. Game & Watch. Now for the final figure, and that is Ness. And I don't know where his arm went. And I'm going to explain why I made him in this particular video. Okay, so here's my favorite Super Smash Bros. Fighter ever. It's Ness. And the reason I'm showing him right here is because I'm planning to make a version 2. I have something really cool coming in the mail for him, and I can't wait to finally paint it and show you what I've done with my Ness. And I just wanted to get this one out before you just randomly in a video. So I'm going to show him here. So that's Ness. His head is sculpted onto a Lego head, which makes it look pretty. It looks good, but I don't know. I prefer the old styles, honestly. And the shoes are painted, and the backpack's painted, and everything. So that is my Ness, and look forward to him soon with him and Lucas looking ridiculously cool, I hope. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Make sure that you comment down below which one of these was your favorite, how stupid Mr. Game & Watch is. And then, yeah, subscribe, and then look out for my other Super Smash Bros. Ultimate videos. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.